What's up, guys? Sports Gaming Fever here. And yeah, I'm playing RUSE, and usually do console games on this channel, and then I have some PC games on Total War Fever, my other channel. But I think we're gonna merge the two. It's just easier, and yeah, it's easier just to upload to one account. And don't worry, I will still be doing console games. Excuse me. Yeah, I'll still be doing console games like NHL. I'm planning to do a 1-hour special for NHL, the BGM mode for the Minnesota Wild, so watch out for that. That'll be nice. I haven't recorded that yet. Plan to soon. But here's RUSE. This is a 2v2 online game I played with people here. I'm SkiFever78. Level 32, Poker Face. I believe these guys are all like level high 70s, low 80s. Anilo and Rodrigo Armas 2002. So I was America. Poker Face was the Germans, and then the other two were the USSR. So let's play this. Play this replay, and you'll see how it turned out. I thought it was a pretty good game. It's been one of my first in a while. So, see here the battlefield. I start over here. And, you know, Germans are usually good with their tanks, so you try to make, when I'm the Germans, I try to make tanks for the most part. And, and when I'm America too, I feel like they're better all around, I believe. I think that's their strength. They're just good all around. I think they have maybe a little bit better infantry. I don't know. I haven't played this in a while, so sorry if I'm wrong on that. But yeah, I end up making a lot of tanks here, and he ends up making a lot of aircraft. I actually didn't get to see what he did a lot. You see, he does make an airfield right away, so I think he'll be making air units for the most part. So yeah, the action's a bit slow in the beginning, so I'll speed it up a bit. And you'll see our opponents use a lot of anti-air, and you know, they use defense assault. Defensive turrets here, like heavy artillery position here. Which is they place those, they scatter those around a bit. And as you see here, is this a tank? Yeah, it's a light tank. They did have a lot of anti-air units, as you can see, some AA, and they're gonna be placed in the woods here. And we can't see what those are right now, so we assumed, or at least I assumed. I think my teammate was German, so we couldn't really communicate all too much. But yeah, they were. I assumed, wow, that these were AAs, and they're going to be in these woods. And these woods, as I said, as you can see, they're shooting at my air recon. So that's when we knew that they were AA. He successfully bombs this tank here, but it's an easy job. But the action starts picking up. I end up sending, since I'm trying to I haven't built a lot of tanks yet. I start building medium tanks. So I send the RUSE that sends out some decoy tanks, and that's just gonna keep him honest over here. I'm just trying. I was actually I didn't really have a plan. I was just trying to see if he'd go for those while I start setting up an army over here. I believe I do radio silence right here, the RUSE radio silence, which makes my units not visible. So I will, yes, I just did that. So they will be undetected by the enemy. And I plan on shooting down those AA, seeing that my teammate is using a lot of aircraft. Well, maybe not a lot, but for the most part, aircraft. I'm going to try to take out those AAs so he can bomb his tank successfully, and he's going to... I thought he bombed them here. I think he's going to. I don't know, but you see those AA started to rip him apart there. He's gonna send another guy in. I don't know if these guys are fighters or fighter bombers. I think they're bombers. Yeah, he's going into bomb, and there he tries to get rid of this bunker here. Yeah, he does there. And just for you guys to know, we are Team 1 in the blue, and they are Team 2 in the red, if you didn't know that. And I'm the blue icons, my teammate's the green, and they're both the red. So a lot of AA here, as you can see, they're all stacked up there, and they're sending some more in here. He's got a tank, 2 tanks, heavy tanks too, guarding them on the on our left flank, or on their right flank, or their whatever, on the flank, and he's sending even more, and he does end up sending some tanks right here, and they're also defended by the artillery bunker here. So I'm going to send over some bombers, because I did not see that he had the AA in these, which I thought he only had them in these. But I am still sending them out, and these guys are going to come around here and start firing on these AA. That was my plan anyway. You got some more reinforcements coming. These little fake ones are still standing by. Hoping to have him send his troops over here. Maybe I guess it's just keeping him occupied, making sure he can't storm down here, because he can't see that these are fakes. He just thinks there's four medium units, or light units anyway. I mean over here, light tanks. So yeah. I'm gonna show you what I can see here. See, I just see that he has 6 like heavy units over here. He's got some light units because of my recon. I realize those are AA, and then he's got the bunker. I don't know exactly what he has, which is what's great about RUSE. If you don't know RUSE and you're used to watching my videos for like sports games and stuff, and you haven't played RUSE, but basically you use RUSEs, and those are good for like strategy. They give you powers like a fake assault or radio silence, so your guys can't be detected, or blitz, so your guys are faster. And then instead of like doing a cloud of war, like you don't see the enemies yet, or you do see the enemies the entire time, they're marked by these little things until your guys become in range of them. As you can see, my 2 light tanks are going to become no match for these 2 heavy tanks, but they are going to successfully take out this artillery bunker, I believe, before they make a full retreat. Oh, actually they don't, they just damage it. But I did put terror on, and you see these AAs light up my recon plane. But currently, my teammate, which I didn't see until later, he sent in some, he dropped in some paratroopers, which I do later, not necessarily over there, but over here I do send in some paratroopers later. But he's gonna run them amok and try to run them into the woods before these tanks catch on to them, but it's a bit too late. They've kind of already started to catch on to them. But I think 2 escape. Yeah, they're hidden now. And he did successfully take a supply depot. And I'm gonna keep sending in tanks. This one will retreat, but I believe we take out that heavy tank. I don't know, I forget. I remember actually watching from this view while playing. But yeah, I'll go back to neutral so you can see everything. I did send in some tanks here, and they will take out most of these AAs, which is good. I kind of kept them occupied over there, and I was able to send 2 tanks in here, and they will successfully take out a couple of these AAs. I guess some get away, which was a smart move by my opponent to take them away. I believe one of the guys must have surrendered. One of the guys surrendered like a bit early on. Or no, I'm sorry, he didn't surrender. He might have just quit? I don't know. Unless we took his... He might have destroyed his HQ. That might have been what it was. Yeah, he did. See, he took this guy's Poker Face's HQ, so he's no longer there, but like he's still playing. He still controls his troops and can still make troops. But he's just not marked because he doesn't have an HQ. Sorry, I have a cough. So he's kind of bothering him there with his AA, and I'm trying to bomb some of these tanks, but some of these AA are still here, which is kind of a bad move by me sending them in. But see, I'm now sending these tanks over to take on these AA, and he cannot see these tanks because they're under radio silence, but they will soon be revealed, such as right now. And but it's giving him little time to react to my AA. I mean my tanks, his AA to my tanks. But he's kind of occupied his AA, shooting down some troops, so he doesn't seem to realize it yet. But I think once I take out one or two of these, he does realize. Unless I get all of them, I forget. Actually, might get all of them here. But yeah, tanks are great against AA. AA will take obviously aircraft, but also regular infantry. So, but they're basically it takes a lot of hits to take out a tank, especially even like a medium tank. They can't really take out. Maybe a light tank they could compete with a bunch of them, but not medium tanks. Take a lot too. So I got terror on these guys, the RUSE terror, and I'm sending in all these bombers while these AA were focused on my my medium Lees here, and that's how they're going to end up being able to rout some of these heavy tanks. But they rout themselves. But my fighter bombers were able to get over there, and I definitely weakened the left flank of him here. And you'll see I'll end up sending even better tanks. I'm actually going to be making heavy tanks here, as you will see soon, and they'll be coming out and rolling into this area, and then I will send. Actually, I think I attack the right flank first, or maybe yeah, I attack the right flank because he ends up moving his AA into the city, and you'll see what happens there. Pretty good battle there. Let's focus more on my teammate here. He successfully took a bunch of supply depots on the right flank here, and let's see, now he's being gunned down. He's kind of being slowed down, but he definitely forced a blow on the opponent's economy. Here, his eco. And on the right, you can see we're losing in the points, and there's 18 minutes left. No problem. We can still take them out and catch up score-wise. But since there's not much action here, I'm going to speed up. You can see my tanks rolling out. They don't do anything for a little while, so I'm going to wait until they get out. Kind of speed things up until they get towards the city. I'm just waiting here, so yeah, there's King, catch up. But I guess I do send them to the left first. I guess I was wrong about sending them to the right. But my fire bombers are actually taking out their AA because they were weakened. So yeah, now I send them to the right. You can see his AA coming in here, and we'll slow it down to ×2. No, they're not going in yet. Now they are. Okay. I'm gonna see them roll in here, and they're still under radio silence, and they are not seen until now. And they're successfully going to take out a lot of his AA units, and they're going to keep rolling up here, even with some heavy tanks there. They're not able to compete with 3 of my advanced heavy tanks, the Pershing, which is a great American tank here, and all the AA in the city. I believe maybe 1 or 2 were able to escape, but not all. And I don't see these units here because he's under radio silence, so I'm going to walk into a bit of an ambush by 1 heavy tank here, but that's okay. My 3 heavy tanks will be able to take him out. And I have 2 or 3 more heavy tanks coming over. And I'm going to send a recon over there. I'm going to send more fighter bombers over here. So now that these guys are in a little bit of trouble, I think he successfully took out 1. 1's routing, but I'm still having them mainly fire on the AA. And now you saw my my guys come over. It seems to be still on fast motion, but some of my fighter bombers come over and take them out. Yeah, see, it's still faster even though it's on speed speed ×1. That's weird. But here you can see my paratroopers coming in, and I'm gonna move them over here to the right because I see these heavy tanks are here, and I see that he has a bunch of AA, but I also see that he has a bunch of tanks. I don't know if they are light or medium or heavy, so I see them, and then I'm gonna start to back off. I do back off actually after taking a lot of their AA, and I see a heavy tank over here, and I see a bunch of heavy tanks over here, and I know he has AA back here. I thought he had them in this forest originally, but I guess he backed them out. But I am going to surprise his infantry in here, take them out, and send even more tanks here into the fray. And soon enough, our opponents are just going to surrender, because they see all these jet bombers coming over. They're gonna bomb over there, and I'm also saying I'm going to send my start to send my tanks over. See, right when my tanks turn, Anilno surrenders, seeing that he's just gonna be swarmed. All his men are basically gone, and I'm also going to send over my troops here, and they're gonna basically finish off his tanks and some of his buildings and his AA, and right there he surrenders there. So good game to my opponents. That was a fun game. I think I used good strategy coming up the middle with the tanks and using not only some of my aircraft but the majority of my teammates' aircraft. So we didn't even communicate, yet we worked pretty good together, I thought. And yeah, that's a wrap, guys. Hopefully you guys respond well to this this series, and I hope to be making some more videos of RUSE. Alright guys, see you later.